Hey, what's up everybody, this is Muth24, and today I'm taking a look at a couple more Amiibo. These are the only two that I picked up today. I may get more of the Wave 4 stuff down the road. It's gotten crazier since the last wave in trying to get these guys, especially with the retailer exclusives, but I do appreciate the fact that it seems like a lot of stores were doing this. I don't know if Nintendo sort of mandated it, or if stores were just kind of wising up to the fact that they could, I don't know, control their inventory a little bit better this way. Is that I know Toys R Us did it, Amazon did it, I think Best Buy, Target, Walmart, and maybe others had this where you could buy one of any given Amiibo. You could only get one of each, but you get more than a single Amiibo per visit. Like, obviously I got these two guys together, and I got the Splatoon 3-pack, but I could only get one Greninja, one Charizard, one Splatoon 3-pack, etc. When I was at Toys R Us. So I did luck out. I got the very last Greninja they had at my local Toys R Us, and I'm glad I did because it's one of the Amiibo that I wanted the most out of any of them since they first announced them. So, taking a look at the boxes here, I think the artwork, again, is pretty great. It's nothing too atypical from the Amiibos we've had before, but Charizard is pretty big guy there, stomping around, like his nice wingspan. And it's not too complicated of Amiibo. I mean, it's pretty straightforward in terms of his colors. Got him there fighting Mario with the Flood pack, which I think is kind of clever. And then on the Greninja pack, or the Greninja box rather, we have him fighting Little Mac. So I'm going to take Charizard out first. And like I said, nothing too complicated with this Amiibo, because he's mostly orange and you got that sort of aqua-ish color underneath his, or rather like dark turquoise color underneath his wings. That is kind of cool that it's like the clear plastic for the tail, for the fire bit there. And I've mentioned before that I'm not hot on when they color these clear stand bits in, so I'm glad that that's just, you know, plain transparent. You can see a little bit the gap between his wings and his back, but it's not that noticeable, and I won't be spinning him around to face the other way, I think, ever when I display him. So overall, I think pretty solid job on that one. But obviously the one that I was most excited about, as I mentioned, is Greninja. And he's got a lot more color variation on him. Got the tan and the blue and the pink and the lighter blue. And I think the paint app overall is really good. You even got the sort of X's on his upper legs there in like a different shade of blue. The top of the head's done really well. I like the fact that his eyes are colored nicely there, as well as on the top. The fact that we don't have really any bleed over from the pink onto the tan, as well as the light blue onto the dark blue. I think they did a really good job with the paint apps on this. Also, I noticed with the clear parts for the stand here on his legs, seems to be a much clearer plastic than on the other guys. Like, it doesn't have that sort of smoky look to it. So I appreciate that as well, because it's even less noticeable from a distance. So yeah, I'm really pleased with both of these guys. Like I said, I might get some more Wave 4 guys down the road. I wasn't as hot on a lot of the picks for this wave as I was for previous ones, so I think that's kind of a good thing, because I didn't feel like I had to scramble for a bunch of them. But like I said, I'm really glad that I got Greninja, because I didn't want to pay insane scalper prices, because as far as I've seen, the ones for Greninja are some of the most expensive on like eBay or whatever from people who pre-ordered them and were trying to sell them. So if you get lucky, basically today, when this guy was released, and when I'm filming it, if you get lucky to find him today, that's your best bet at getting him for a reasonable price, I think. Even the imports are pretty small in their numbers in terms of what you can get now. So best of luck to the rest of you who are looking for these guys. I think Charizard's a lot easier because he's not a retailer exclusive. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. And with that, I will see you guys next time.